everyone, it's Emily. I thought I'd make a video about my favorite Steam games I've played this year of 2024. This list isn't for games that only came out this year, but games I got and only started playing this year. Keep that in mind because some of these games are super old. I've got 5 for you. Remember that this list is PC only and Steam only. Let's go. Starting with number 5 is City Skylines, an old city building game. I got this game for $3 in the fall sale, not really expecting much, but oh boy, I have put hours into this. But not for the reasons you're probably thinking. See, I love to do this thing in games called mess it up the best you can, so that's all I've been doing. This is Do Not Live Here, a terribly designed town where everyone is very unhappy or dead. The roads are as terrible as I can make them. It's just a terrible place to live. People shouldn't probably live here, but at least they're alive, at least most of them, because this is Sewageville, a district-based town with a giant basin filled with their own sewage they produced in the middle. Sometimes I make a copy of the save and just delete the walls and watch the horror unfold. Honestly, everyone should have guessed what would happen based on the name of the city and the district. The water physics are way better than you expect an old game to be, like surprisingly. Then I got a terrain mod, and now I can fill large basins with water easily. That's where You're Gonna Regret Living Here is all about. This bustling town was only made to get completely flooded. And so it did. Just look at that. Like, from a person's perspective, look at how tall that wave is. That's incomprehensible. This is terrible. Why do I do this? Weirdly, this is my most successful town somehow. Before everyone dies, that is.
I will become the god of this new world.
Number 4 is Lottlenut. I touched on it in my Cozy Games video, so I won't talk about it for too long. This game is such a vibe. I loved going around discovering new lands and cleaning it up. I could do this for hours. I wish it was longer, but I enjoyed every second of it. They came out with a new update that added a new area. That was really cool, but I finished it in like less than 10 minutes. It's also great to interact with the lovely Lottles, such babies. If you love the cozy vibe, get this game. It's on Switch too. Hell yeah. Number 3 is Goat Simulator 3. I was a fan of the original, which came out a long time ago. I even made a video on it. The sequel is everything that was, and so much more. I absolutely love it. The world is massive. There's so much to unlock and discover. I have 16 hours in this game, and I'm still finding new things. I had a blast going around this map and customizing my goat. Isn't he pretty? This is also a vibe with friends. I've put it on our TV and played split screen with my husband, or over the internet with my friend Jinx. Going through the world with friends is definitely a memorable experience. It's totally worth the price, especially if you played the original. Number 2 is Galaxy Burger. Honestly, this game is why I made this list. If there's any game on here that I want you to play, it's this one. You'll see why it's not number 1 later. This is the only game that came out this year on this list. It's a cozy pixel art fast food point and click. Make burgers for aliens, unlock more recipes and planets. There's no time limit. Take all day if you want. I have over 50 hours in this game. The only reason it's not number 1 is because it can get a bit repetitive on your own. You have to play a lot to unlock more planets and different star systems. It has co-op too. I play this with my friend Delco pretty regularly and my sister as well. I can't recommend this game enough. It has a demo. Try it out and see if it's for you. Huge prog to Galactic Workshop for making this awesome little game. Seriously, everyone needs to know about it. It's time to announce number 1, but I'm not going to announce it like this. For my little narration avatar, I'm moving out of Rec Room for this one. Here we go. My favorite game I got this year is Needy Streamer Overload! Big disclaimer. This game is rated M. It basically has every trigger warning you can think of, none of which I will show in this video. This game I highly recommend only be played by people 17 or older. Okay? We got that? All good? Let's go. Because of the disclaimer, I'm not going to talk about this game too deeply. All you need to know is that it's a multi-ending game with tons of replay value. The aesthetic of this game is amazing. I love the pink and cutesy theme. One thing I love about this game is it doesn't have any jump scares and minimal graphic material, both of which I am sensitive to. The story is super interesting. It made me want to see every ending, and I did. Once I got the hang of how it worked, I had to see every path, every outcome. What would happen if I did a lot of something or less of something? Maxed out each stat, depleted each stat. This game thinks of everything and then some. for those 16 and under, and adults as well. If Needy Streamer does not seem like your thing, or you're not old enough, I have another franchise that is pretty similar, but much more suited appropriate for teens, called Emily is Away. The third one is my favorite in the series, so if you want that sort of vibe, but much more appropriate, that one's for you. Trust me, I love that series too. Those are my top 5 Steam games I've played this year. I have some honorable mentions and non-Steam games that I've played from this year, but this video's getting way too long, so I'm gonna have to do another one. Please try Galaxy Burger! Get the demo! Get the game if you like! I love it so much, it's so fun! Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you want. Bye-bye!